Yes, my friends, the weekend was hot, and the week started even more intense. I have 3 very important topics to discuss with you, but before I continue, press the like button hard if you were very excited about the victory in last Sunday's game. If possible, write it like this: 1. Pride. I confess that I am very happy with the victory against the Rams. I know it wasn't the prettiest game, but a win is a win, right? The Lions came out on top 26-20, and that's what matters most, because we started the season 1-0. It's especially satisfying considering that we are now 2-0 in season openers the last 2 years, after a long run of difficulties at home. But let's be real, this game had its share of ugly moments that we will have to clean up from here on out. Let's dive into the numbers, because even though we came away with the victory, the Rams were undoubtedly the better team for most of the game. They moved the ball well, racking up 26 first downs to our 21, and their passing attack looked more fluid with Matthew Stafford throwing for 304 yards compared to Jared Goff's 200. That said, the Lions were more efficient when it mattered, especially in overtime when David Montgomery and the running game took over. We shoved them down their throats when it mattered most, and that's the kind of grit we expect from this team. One area that has to improve is our defense, especially against the pass. Stafford threw the ball 49 times, 49, and kept the Rams in the game without any real help from his running game. They couldn't get anything going on the ground, but that didn't stop him from putting up big numbers. Our pass rush did what it could, but we've got to tighten up in the secondary. Letting Stafford air it out like that is a red flag we can't ignore. Now, I have to give a shout out to Jameson Williams. This guy finally showed why we've been so excited about him all off-season. 5 receptions for 121 yards and a touchdown. This is the breakout performance we've been waiting for. He stepped up big, especially with Josh Reynolds out and Amon-Ra St. Brown getting doubled most of the game. It's performances like this that give us hope this offense can hit another gear as the season goes on. On the ground, David Montgomery carried the load with 17 carries for 91 yards, and he was crucial in keeping drives alive, especially in overtime. The Lions had 131 rushing yards compared to the Rams' 83, and that's where we won the game, pounding the ball when it mattered most. But here's the thing, we can't get away from that formula. There were stretches in the second half where we abandoned the run, and it almost cost us. Stick to what works and we'll be fine. Dan Campbell said in the post-game press conference that this team has to get better, and he's right. There were too many penalties, 12 for 106 yards, and our third down efficiency, 6 for 13, needs improvement if we want to beat better teams. Honestly, this game was uglier than the season opener against the Chiefs. It felt like the NFC title game all over again, watching the lead slip away late. Thankfully, the stakes weren't as high, but it's a reminder that there's a lot of work to do. Still, I'm optimistic. We've seen this team improve week after week in the past, and I believe we're only scratching the surface of what we can do this year. The defense needs to be sharper, and the offense needs to stay consistent, but I've got my eyes on the bigger picture. You know what I'm thinking. We're looking at an NFC title game, maybe even the Super Bowl. This was just a bump in the road to something greater. So, what do you think, Lions fans? How are you feeling after this wild win? Do you think this is a sign of what's to come? Or are there concerns we need to address ASAP? Let me know in the comments below. In Week 1 of the 2024 season, the Detroit Lions showed us exactly what they're made of, taking on the Los Angeles Rams and walking away with an overtime victory. Sounds familiar, right? Just like the playoffs last January, the Lions stepped up when it mattered most. Now, with that momentum, they're ready for Week 2 as they face another familiar playoff rival, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this time back at Ford Field. The Bucs may have opened their season with a convincing 37-20 win over the Washington Commanders, but it looks like the odds makers aren't entirely convinced. FanDuel Sportsbook has Detroit opening as a 6.5-point favorite, showing that there's confidence in the Lions' ability to handle Tampa Bay despite the Bucs' strong showing. That line, though, could make some fans raise an eyebrow. Is it a bit too generous? Let's break it down. The Rams gave the Lions' defense plenty to think about in Week 1 with their quick, methodical offense. The Bucs, however, run a more traditional scheme that Detroit might match up better against. But don't sleep on Tampa Bay's offense. They've got Baker Mayfield under center, and he's been showing some of that spark we saw early in his career. His targets? Oh, just Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and a talented third-round rookie, Jalen McMillan. That trio found the end zone in Week 1, proving they've got the firepower to keep defenses on their toes. On the other side of the ball, the Bucs' defense is talented, but banged up. They've got some big names dealing with injuries. Defensive lineman Kalijah Cansey and Logan Hall didn't even suit up last week, and starting safety Antoine Winfield was seen in a walking boot after the game. Plus, with 3 of their 4 starting corners going down against Washington, the Bucs had to get creative, shifting safeties out of position just to cover the gaps. It's a tough spot for any defense to be in, especially with a Lions offense that can capitalize on mismatches. But let's not forget how the Lions stack up. After that intense Week 1 win, they're mostly healthy, and there's even more good news. DJ Reader is expected to be back on the field. The physicality this team brings is something Washington couldn't match against Tampa, but it's what Detroit thrives on. The Lions were able to beat the Bucs twice last season, and while Tampa Bay has reloaded and regrouped, Detroit is looking just as sharp. So Lions fans, what do you think? Are you buying into that 6.5-point spread, or does it feel like it might be setting us up for a closer game? After all, these early weeks can be unpredictable, and with Tampa's offensive threats, it's not a team you can afford to underestimate. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are we heading for another nail-biter, or will the Lions keep rolling like they did in Week 1? Let's dive into the debut of rookie cornerback Terrion Arnold, who faced one of the NFL's top wide receivers, Cooper Kupp, in the Lions' thrilling overtime win against the Los Angeles Rams. Arnold's first game was a roller coaster of learning moments and big plays, but the one thing that never wavered, his confidence. And when a player like Kupp, former Offensive Player of the Year, gives you props, you know you're doing something right. After the game, Arnold shared his thoughts on guarding Kupp. He said, "As a cornerback, you have the toughest task. Just go out there and see for yourself." Me guarding him. Even after the game, he came up to me and said, "Yeah, you one of those ones." That's huge coming from a guy like Kupp, who was putting up numbers all night as Matthew Stafford's primary target. It's clear Kupp was impressed by Arnold's ability to hang tough, especially for a rookie. Kupp didn't just give a passing compliment either. In a post-game interview, Kupp talked about Arnold's competitive spirit. "He's a competitive football player. I think that's the thing," Kupp said. "As a young guy being able to come up and compete and challenge guys, he's just going to continue to get better as the year goes on. It'll be fun to watch him from afar." But Arnold wasn't shy about holding himself to a high standard. While he had some great moments, he admitted he was frustrated with 2 pass interference penalties when covering receivers on corner routes. Normally, on those corner balls, like that last corner ball, I was mad at myself because I feel like I could have turned and made a play, and that would have been a big momentum shift, Arnold explained. He took full responsibility, saying, "I hold myself to a high standard, so I felt like those kind of hurt our team, but I take full accountability for it. I'm going to get back to the drawing board and get better." So, Lions fans, what did you think of Terrion Arnold's debut performance? Do you see him developing into one of Detroit's future stars in the secondary? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. And, as always, one pride.